EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for the weekend, March 19th and 20th, 2022. The final day of winter is today, and Sunday morning will be the first day of spring, arriving at 11:33 in the morning, and we can finally let go of winter, move forward into, at least from the calendar standpoint, into spring officially. We've had some spring-like days this week, including yesterday and again today, even with 65 to 72 degrees the spread expected in temperatures, although we will have plenty of clouds and also the threat for a few showers this morning, maybe some thunderstorms this afternoon. That could be on the stronger side, and I'll get to that in this video. But as you can see, tomorrow is much cooler, stuck in the 50s across the entire region, although we do get rid of the rain chances on Sunday. The weekend video forecast is sponsored by Bozer Brewing Company in Easton. They are located at 1250 Simon Boulevard in Easton, very close to Lafayette College. They're not only purveyors of fine craft beer in the Lehigh Valley, with a vast beer selection from IPAs to ales to stouts, and my favorite, the sours. They also have a fantastic menu selection, live entertainment, open mic nights, and trivia nights. They are Bozer Brewing Company in Easton, proud sponsors of the weekend video forecast. Today, we have, again, 65 to 72 is the spread in temperatures. We're going to have some showers around just in a few spots this morning, plenty of clouds, and then you might get just a little bit of clearing in between some storms that we expect to develop right around mid-afternoon and make their way northeastward from there. Not all areas are going to get into stronger storm activity, and I'll try to identify here that here in this video, but there is an opportunity as you get in the afternoon and early evening, to see these thunderstorms move through the region. Here's the NAM high-res future simulator radar. This is starting off at 8 a.m. You can follow along in the upper right-hand corner right here, which has the exact timestamp of the video at each frame that I'm stopping this at. So this is early in the morning, and as I move this forward, you can see a few showers in parts of our eastern areas, at least, going in the morning. Not a real big deal there, but then we have a break. You have a break in the action, and you may have, during this time, a little bit of clearing. Not much, but here's the opportunity for a little bit of clearing. See those broken clouds in there? It's not going to be a totally clear day. It's not like the full sun's going to come out and there's no clouds. But you will have some peaks of sun here, which may help to destabilize things just a little bit before that line comes in. So if you do have a little bit of brightening in the afternoon, that is not out of the realm of possibility whatsoever. So we'll go back to the precipitation type radar, or not precipitation type, because this is all going to be rain, of course. Go back to the regular radar. Here's those morning showers are going to be pulling away, and then we have that break in there with those breaks and clouds, and then you have this line that is going to get going. It's a broken line, and it's expected to be a broken line because this is a very high shear environment, but it's low instability. So it's a low cape, high shear environment that can produce some damaging winds in some cases, and I think the best forcing in this case is going to be in areas probably north of this line. I don't know why it's in yellow here. Let me change that color here real quick, because that's going to be hard to see. How do I change the color? Is it going to let me? There we go. Okay. So this line here is probably north of there is where you're dealing with any kind of severe weather possibility. South of there, you can still get storms down here, but I don't think they're going to be anything really that strong. And for that reason, the Storm Prediction Center actually has a slight risk in kind of like these areas right here, right in here, for a severe weather threat today. And I think they have a pretty good idea there. What they're saying is once it gets into these areas here further east, once these storms move eastward, that it's going to reach cooler temperatures, and the boundary layer temperatures are not going to be supportive of severe weather sustainment at that point. So I'll move this forward for you so you can see what I'm talking about. So it does get going, and the line does try to congeal here a little bit before it hits northeast PA, and then it kind of breaks up again over the eastern part of northeast PA, and that's because you're hitting that boundary layer, which is not quite as warm as it was a few hours before that. So you could have some severe weather in those areas that I mentioned that may get all the way down to I-78. Again, you could have thunderstorms further south going all the way down toward Philadelphia. There is a marginal risk in place for places down in southeast PA and also in parts of northern New Jersey, because the storms don't just like a light switch shut off. That's not how it works. So you might have a storm producing 50, 55, maybe even 60 mile per hour winds when it's out here, right there. It might be doing that at this point, but as it's moving eastward, it's going to very gradually drop off. So you still get some wind gusts here that are maybe 50 or 55, and then it's 40 to 40, 45 to 50, and then by the time it gets across New Jersey, it's really falling apart at that point. You're not expecting too much of anything of substance at that point. So I think your very general time frame for these storms are going to be generally between 4 and 7 p.m. for the severe stuff, okay? This is looking at 8 p.m. when it's already dying down. So maybe let's say 4 to 8 p.m. 4 to 8 p.m. is a good time frame today for those storms to occur. And then once it gets across the Delaware River, it weakens significantly. Actually, before that, right before it gets to the Delaware River in the far eastern parts of northeast PA and the Lehigh Valley. And then after that, it starts to weaken a little bit. So the weaker storms can go all the way up until about 10 o'clock, and then it moves off the coast after that point. So your window of storms, period, 4 to 10 p.m. west to east, but 4 to 8 p.m. is probably your severe window for those areas I mentioned. Okay? Once that's out of here, we're not dealing with any precipitation after that point. Could be a stray shower here on Sunday for maybe northern areas. This looks like it's going to be falling apart, though, and it's very, very weak. I could have a stray shower on Sunday, but I think you're primarily dry for most of the day. Partly to mostly cloudy skies are expected here on Sunday, and that's what this trailing energy right here as it moves through. See, our northern area is getting a little bit of that, maybe. You might get a spritz out of it. Not a real big deal, though. Partly to mostly cloudy skies and stuck in the 50s for Sunday. Once we get to Monday, we're back to mostly sunny skies. Temperatures are going to rebound considerably, and we'll have temperatures back in the 60s again. Not quite 70s, but 60s for highs here on Monday. Then we're going to get a little bit of a northwest flow on Tuesday. And it's going to be aided by this little, see that little streak right there that came across? So it's going to get a little bit of a northwesterly flow, and that northwesterly flow on Tuesday means temperatures aren't going to be as warm on Tuesday, but we're still going to be maybe 55 to 60-ish for highs on Tuesday, but partly cloudy skies expected. And then our next system comes in. This is another bigger one, and this is midweek, looking like it's going to come in and bring showers during the day here on Wednesday. Wednesday and Wednesday night, and you can see those showers continuing into Thursday. Question is, how long does this remain, and is it going to be heavy? The European model was heavier yesterday, showing that heavy rain potential, and I showed that in the video, but it does not no longer is doing that, and it has just basically showers for that entire period going all the way into Thursday morning, maybe even Thursday afternoon, okay? So we have that shower threat with this starting maybe late morning, mid to late morning on Wednesday, continuing the entire day of Wednesday and then Wednesday night, and then looks like it's going to taper off and move away during the course of Thursday morning, and then that's out of here. And the end of the week here on Friday, back to partly cloudy skies and temperatures, and again, 55 to 60 degree range. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marcher. That is your outlook for March 19th and 20th, 2022. Have a great weekend.